Some nights I just hold on to the edge of the bed, to the dark till dawn. Questions stacked like bills on the table. Heart says run, but my knees stay stable. Some nights I just hold on. Not 'cause I see a way, just breathing through the silence till I make it to the breaking of the day. I ain't got all the answers, still I whisper through the storm. I don't know where you're taking me, but tonight I'm just holding on. Phone full of names I don't wanna dial. Pride too loud, can't bend for a while. Stare at the ceiling, trace every crack, like a map of all the times you carried me back. Some nights I just hold on, not 'cause I feel you near, just a stubborn little ember glowing underneath the weight of all my fears. I ain't got all the answers, but this tired, trembling song keeps saying you ain't finished yet. So my God, I'm still holding on. When my faith feels thin as paper, when my voice breaks on your name, I lean on the prayers of strangers, on the stories that you never left them in their shame. If you stay with them in their midnight, stay with me till this one's gone. I don't have much, just these shaking hands and the will to keep holding on. Some nights I just hold on, like a child in a thunderstorm. Eyes shut tight, but my arms reach out for a love that kept my family warm. I ain't got all the answers, but I know where I belong. Right here in the dark, calling out your heart. And tonight I'm just holding on, holding on, holding on, holding on. Been a long, hard winter in the middle of my chest, carrying stones in my pockets, calling that a weight I'm blessed. Tried to fix my own fractures with trembling, empty hands, till they slipped through my fingers like water through the sand. I laid my burden down slowly, one shaking breath at a time. Didn't have much left to offer, just the ruins of my pride. You were waiting in the shadows where my strength ran out of road. Laid my burden down slowly, and you carried all that load. crooked footsteps, blame the dust and blame the rain. But it was fear that tied my ankle, it was shame that said your name. Sat alone at the kitchen table, staring holes right through the night. Murmured words I barely trusted, but they flickered into light. I laid my burden down slowly, one shaking breath at a time. Didn't have much left to offer, just the ruins of my pride. You were waiting in the shadow, where my strength ran out of road. I laid my burden down slowly, and you carried all that load. Piece by piece I let it go, the secret grief, the hidden notes. Every I'll do better lie, I set it down, I let it die. And in that quiet, worn out place, I felt your hands, I saw your grace. Not in thunder, not in flame, just a whisper using my name. I laid my burden down slowly, one shaking breath at a time. Didn't have much left to offer, just the ruins of my pride. You were waiting in the shadows, where my strength ran out of road. Oh, laid my burden down slowly, and you carried all that load. I had my finger on the trigger of an easy way out the door. Back by the bed, engine idling, ticket burning in the drawer. I said, Lord, I ain't your hero. I fall when the fever climbs. You just sat there in the silence, let the ache keep marking time. I didn't run when it hurt, didn't drink that desert dry. Stayed in the room with the question, while you just watch me cry. You didn't tear down my prison, you just sat down in the dirt. Now this fate hangs on one small truth. I didn't run when it hurt. Nights I stared at the ceiling, cursed your name in my head, held my breath through didn't run when it hurt. One more day, one more breath, sit in the sorrow, make peace with the mess. If you won't leave, then I won't flee. If this is the cross, let it lean on me. I didn't run when it hurt, didn't hide my shaking hands. Let every tear hit the floorboard like stones in your open hands. You never promised me thunder, only presence in the dirt. So I lay down my last excuse. I didn't run when it hurt. I wore holes right through my Sunday shoes, chased my shadow down a line of bad news. I cursed the sky till I ran out of breath. You just kept walking beside me through the red. This road still knows my name. Every ditch, every drag, every shame. You were there in the dust and the rain. When I broke, when I bled, when I this road still knows my name, but you still call me yours. I miss birthdays, standing in courthouse halls, heard my own voice echo off concrete walls. Mama's prayers, like letters I never read. You folded them onto my pillow by my head. This road still knows my name. Every ditch, every drag, every shame. You were there in the dust and the rain. When I broke, when I bled, when I blamed. This road still knows my name. You still call me yours. I got scars like mile mark signs, pointing back to where I fell. But your mercy keeps on tracing every line I tried to hide. still held. Yeah, I'm held. This road still knows my name. Every ditch, every drag, every shame. You were there in the dust and the rain. When I broke, when I bled, when I blamed. This road still knows my name. You still call me yours. One more step on this beaten way. I don't know the ending, but I know who stays. This road still knows my name, and you still call me home. Bare feet on the floorboard, old chair size, then still moonlight on the window. My hands forget their will. I sat with God in the silence, said nothing, but He knew. Every crack inside my rib cage, every tired, tangled truth. I sat with God in the silence, felt the darkness start to move. Not a word, just holy quiet, and the quiet carry you. Clock arm kept on crawling, dust danced in the air. My questions lost their edges, till all that's left was prayer. I sat with God in the silence, said nothing, but He knew. Every crack inside my rib cage, every tired, tangled truth. I sat with God in the silence, felt the darkness start to move. Not a word, just holy quiet, and the quiet carry you. I brought my fear, my failing, lay them on the floor. Oh, they loosened in the stillness, till they weren't mine anymore. I sat with God in the silence, said nothing, but He knew. Every crack inside my rib cage, every tired, tangled truth. I sat with God in the silence till the night felt something new. Empty hands but somehow cradled. In the quiet there were you. I walked in late, tie still on, mask so tight it cut my jaw. Shook a few hands, played my part, but my smile didn't reach my heart. Sat in the back, stared at the floor, knew all the words, sang them before, but my throat burned on every line, 'cause they weren't true this time. God met me where I stopped pretending, right on the edge where my good ran out. I dropped my act. You didn't flinch, you held my shame. You heard my doubt, not in the shine, but in the breaking. You pulled me close, I felt you breathing. God met me where I stopped pretending, and I could barely say I'm leaving. I said I'm done, I'm not your kind. I drink too much, I curse my life, waiting for thunder for the door to slam. Only her child, take my hand. God met me where I stopped pretending, right on the edge where my good ran out. I dropped my act. You didn't flinch, you held my shame. You heard my doubt, not in the shine, but in the breaking. You pulled me close, I felt you breathing. God met me where I stopped pretending, and somehow called this heart worth keeping. I thought you loved my polished prayers. Turns out you wanted all my cracks. Every hidden fear I buried deep, you were sitting right there in the back. I thought I'd fall straight through your fingers, but your mercy wouldn't let me go. Oh, you met the man behind the mirror, the one that hurts, the one you know. God met me where I stopped pretending, right on the edge where my good ran out. I dropped my act. You didn't flinch, you held my shame. You heard my doubt, not in the shine, but in the breaking. You pulled me close, I felt you breathing. God met me where I stopped pretending, and that's the place you started healing. Got an old wooden chair and a Bible with the spine worn through. I don't say much out loud, but you know every bruise. Steam from this coffee, drawing circles in the morning air. My knees don't hit the floor, but this blues knows my prayer. This blues knows my prayer. Every broken word I can say, rising up slow in the air. On these blue notes I'm trying to play, and my voice gives out, you still find me there, 'cause my soul leans on you. And this blue Got some names on my tongue of the folks I couldn't say. All the times I chose a bottle over the hand that you gave. But you sat in my silence, pulled a song out of my despair. I just bleed, and this blues knows my prayer. That broke my bed, every been broken word I can say, rising up slow in the air. On these blue notes I'm trying to play. If my voice gives out, you still find me there. 'Cause my soul leans on you, and this blues knows my prayer. Faith is a whisper in the crack of my tongue. Mercy I can measure in a chord I don't own. I'm not much of a preacher, just a sinner laying bare. What my hands can't explain, this old blues makes it clear. This blues knows my prayer, every been broken word I can say. Rising up slow in the air on these blue notes I'm trying to play. If my voice gives out, you still find me there. 'Cause my soul leans on you, and this blues knows my prayer. When the room goes quiet and the last tone hangs there, I ain't saying a thing, but this blues knows my prayer. My friends moved on, my plans broke down. I buried years in this small, strange town. I've got more questions than I can pray through, but I wake each morning still talking to you. I'm still here, God, I'm still here, breathing in the silence, tasting every tear. I don't have the reasons, I just have this fear and this fragile hallelujah. I'm still here. I lost that job, we lost that child. We learned to say this hurts in the quiet. I don't hear thunder or see some blazing sign, just this worn out heart that won't cut the line. I'm still here, God, I'm still here, breathing in the silence, tasting every tear. I don't have the reasons, I just have this fear and this fragile hallelujah. I'm still here. If you're in the ashes, you're in my lungs. If you're in the same. You stay the same. I'm still here, God, I'm still here, breathing in the silence, tasting every tear. I don't have the reasons, but you're still this near. So with one more broken whisper, I'm still here. Sunday suits got frayed up seams, Bible pages stained like coffee rains, boots by the door, caked in red clay. I've been walking this road a long, rough way. Lines in my face say more than I can. This is faith with callous hands. I ain't shouting, I'm just standing. One more mile, one more breath I'm handed. Through the doubt, through the dark, you keep beating in my heart. I'm not holy, I'm just hanging on your word when my strength is slipping sand. Long obedience in a broken land. This is faith with callous hands. Prayers don't always move the stone. Sometimes they just keep my hope warm. Graves on the hill, names that I know, still I sing low while the cold winds blow. Tears in the dust where the lilies stand. This is faith with calloused hands. I ain't shining, I'm just standing. One more mile, one more breath I'm handed. Through the doubt, through the dark, you keep beating in my heart. I'm not holy, I'm just hanging on your word when my strength is slipping sand. Long obedience in a broken land. This is faith with calloused hands. I've wrestled every question about the silence and the pain. Still I find your footprints in the middle of my strain. If all I bring is a weary yes, Lord, you can have this heaviness. I ain't shining, I'm just standing. One more mile, one more breath I'm handed. Through the doubt, through the dark, you keep beating in my heart. I'm not holy, I'm just hanging on your word when my strength is slipping sand. Long obedience in a broken land. This is faith with calloused hands. been sleeping with my shoes on, waiting for the storm to speak. Every prayer a dry stone, cracking in my teeth. Sat in the dark of my kitchen, clock blinking like a dying star. Wondered if I'd cross some distance. You don't walk back from that far. I held my breath through every silence, like love was running out of air. But in the quiet, something small was growing there. My faith learned to breathe again. Not a fire, just a trembling flame. Hands still shaking as I lay you in. Broken whisper trying on your name. Every inhale, every exhale, like a mercy I'd forgotten back then. My faith, so thin, so paper fragile. Learn to breathe again. I found you in the small things, coffee steam and window rain, in the way my mother's laughing still cuts through her pain. Pages that I left open, like a house I moved out of. Smell like dust and old confession, but the words still spoke of love. You didn't kick my cracked foundation, you just sat down on the floor, hummed along to my frustration, till it wasn't shouting anymore. My faith learned to breathe again. Not a fire, just a trembling flame. Hands still shaking, I let in. Broken whisper trying on your name. Every inhale, every exhale, like a mercy I'd forgot back then. My faith, so thin, so paper fragile. Learn to breathe again. Thought you lived in the thunder, turns out you lived in the silence. Soft as a robe on my shoulders, warm as a tear in my eye. You didn't fix all my sorrow, you just stayed till it could speak. And somehow in that hollow, I found a strength that sounds like weak. My faith learned to breathe again. Not a fire, just a trembling flame. Broken whisper trying on your name. Every inhale, every exhale, like a mercy I forgot back then. My faith, so thin, so paper fragile. Learn to breathe again. this lamplight, let the quiet hold my hands. If all I ever give you is this slow, unsteady amends, then meet me in each soft breath, in the spaces I can mend, where my faith, still learning gently, keeps breathing.